Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Dear students, I hope all of you are fine and studying at home and giving due time to your studies. And I hope you're going through the material which is being uploaded in your Google Classroom. Last time we had started the topic that how you can protect your computer system from the malware attack or any sort of virus attack. We are going to continue the same topic today. How we can protect our computer system. We have gone through different options that how you are going to identify that your computer is at risk or is on malware attack. What are the signs of the virus attack? We have already gone through this. What are different types of viruses? Adware, spyware, malware. These all are the different types of malwares, viruses and worms. We have gone through them. Now we need to see that if you have got such things, then how you are going to protect your computer systems. Even if you don't have a virus attack, you don't have a malware attack, what are the precautionary measures that one should take about protection of the computer system? So this is the important thing that any computer user should think about it. Okay, so over here you can see that we had already gone through the different signs, and now we have to see that how to how to protect your computer system from any sort of malware attack. How to protect computer system from malware attack. This is the thing that we need to understand. The only thing which is having so much importance is the data, and data is the lifeblood for any organization. We need to protect the data in our computer system. Computers are an incredible technology that many of us use every day for our lives. However, they are prone to viruses and malware that could harm our files and steal our personal data, such as banking credentials, social security information. So, if you are in the market for some extra security, here are the eight major ways. Not necessarily eight or five, there are basically some ways that you need to follow if you want to protect your computer system. If you will follow these steps, your data, your computer system, it will be protected. If you will not follow these steps, then definitely you will always be at risk. Number one point is that install a good antivirus. Normally, people claim that the antivirus that they are using is not working because sometimes it happens that the antivirus is not working in that good sense that it should. Because your antivirus is not updated antivirus, so people consider that the antivirus is some kind of useless thing. It does not protect our computer systems. But keep in mind that a good antivirus that you purchase from a vendor is having good features for your computer systems protection. Okay, so you always try to find out the best one, and of course you will google it. You will find out what are the recent problems going on. If you go to the google, you will see that there are famous antiviruses available, but of course you need to have one antivirus. One good antivirus is better for you. instead of installing multiple antiviruses which are free of cost available or cracked version. So these are not good things. List of famous antiviruses. So you will see that a number of antivirus softwares are available. You would have listened their names, the Defender, Norton. Dr. Peter Norton was a famous scientist, computer scientist who worked on different types of issues related to hardware and software. So Norton antivirus is also a very famous antivirus. Avira, you would have listened the name of the Avira antivirus, F Secure, Kaspersky, Trend Micro, WebRoost, Note 32. All these are there. Avast is there. Malwarebytes, different types of there. If you click on the images, you will find out their logos. You can see over here. These are the logos of different antiviruses. McAfee is famous one. McAfee. WebRoot, Avira. Avira is famous one, having this symbol of the umbrella. AVG antivirus is the famous antivirus. Bitdefender, Norton. So you will be able to see that there are a number of antiviruses available. You need to define a good one which is cost effective, and then you will buy and you will install in your computer system to avoid any sort of issue. So you will see that there are a number of antiviruses available. Of course, you need to have one good antivirus in your computer system. So install the best antivirus is no easy task, and sometimes it may be safer for us to download more than one if they each cover different security aspects. Sometimes it happens that your antivirus is covering some specific areas and some other issues are there. For them you need to install any anti-malware software. So it happens that you have to install one or two or three sometimes, but at least there should be a good one so that you can avoid issues, you can avoid such kind of problems. Then it can be said that there is no need for antivirus as long as we don't access the internet. But whenever we are using USB, you are using, of course, no user today can say that he is not using the internet. No user can say it nowadays. So of course, if you are not on the network, you are using internet, and antivirus is compulsory for you. Even if you are not using internet, but you are using USB or DVD, then even in that situation, antivirus is definitely very beneficial for you. Keep your software up to date. This is the thing that the people normally don't care about. Software update, Windows update, all these things are important. But it will happen only in the case if you have the original one. If you have the original software, then you will be able to do it updated. If you are using a pirated version, it is not a registered version. Of course, it may contain the malwares and such kind of viruses in your software. Any software that you are using, you would have seen this thing on the cell phone, that whenever you have got Wi-Fi access, it sometimes it asks you that software update, WhatsApp update, or Facebook Messenger update, other software that you have installed, Samsung or Huawei softwares that you have installed. So it asks you that you need to update the softwares. Why? Because after updating the software, there will be better features in it, which are better for your computer system's protection according to the current scenario. All computers operating systems receive frequent updates that enhance individual features of the computer system. Why we are making update? To enhance the features. Right now, if my Windows is not having that security feature that has been added in the upcoming update, so then when I will click on that update, and then when that update will be done automatically, normally in the original Windows the update is done automatically, of course. And update is not having that much space. Normally it takes some uh, megabytes, and your software will be heavier in size. Some size will be gained, of course, when you are installing new update. but it will be much beneficial for you. So these updates are also these updates also include security measures, okay, that keep our computer systems safe from the latest batch of the viruses and the malware cooked up by the hackers. This thing is very important. Every day there is new development in the world, every day. So the virus which was there yesterday, not necessarily the same virus is working today. There may be some advanced virus, advanced type of new type of malware or something like that. How you are going to overcome this issue? Of course, the vendors who are providing you the software, they are also working for their security as well. So when you will run a successful update, your Windows will be, your operating system will be updated, or any other communication software, any other software that you are using, it needs to be updated sometimes. So when it will be updated, it will have more features to fight against the malwares, to fight against the viruses and such kind of things. I hope this point is now clear to all of you. And what is written more over here, we need to ensure that the updates are noticed or set to download and install automatically. Normally it is done automatically. Fine. Sometimes the updates are very time consuming, people avoid them, and people don't want to do the updates. Sometimes it happens that they just click on no and they don't want to update, but keep in mind that this could become a security threat for you. Now the third important thing is basically how you are going to protect your computer system. Next important point is basically about the backup your computer system. What does it mean, backup? Can anyone define this term? Have you listened this term ever? Can anyone raise the hand and give some idea about backup? What is meant by backup? No one is there who can define, who can say something about backup. What is meant by backup? Muniba only. What about the rest?
That means to store your applications in multiple places, in multiple devices, so that the information may not be lost.
Okay, okay, good. Anyone else who would like to add something? Backup means to save for the difficult time. Okay. Backup means, why do you take backup? Backup means make a copy. First of all, what is the meaning of the backup? Make a copy. We are talking about in computer terms. Keep in mind. Otherwise, in general life, backup means for the safe side in general life. So again, over here, backup means for the safe side. If you are making a copy, your data is there. Let's suppose in my computer, my D drive is filled, my H drive is filled. There is a lot of data in it. If I click to my computer, I can see that there is a lot of data. 98 GB is there, 90 GB is there. Okay, in H drive, there is 116 GB. What should I do? I can take backup. I can make a copy in DVDs, in any other removable portable hard drive if I have. I can take backup of at least important files. Important files that I have made, I will have at least another copy of it. Getting this point? This is called backup. So backup in case if your Windows is corrupt, your data is destroyed, deleted, something happened with your computer system, so you will have at least your all the important file. Windows you can reinstall. But how you are going to recover that work that you have made in some softwares that you have done in you have written some articles of hundreds of pages or something you have done research you have done, you have made some essays or notes or something like that, which is important for you, being an individual person. So you will have some copy of it. Sometimes we are unable to delete a virus or malware off our computer system, and when this happens, we will need to remove some of our data. Occasionally, File corruption from harmful code may mean we have to reformat our hard drives. So, what we need to do at that time, we need to do the backup. We need to take the backup. Okay. So, it means that we are going to have in this situation what we are going to do. We are going to have a backup. Without backup, backup means, as I have told you, without backup, there is no way to recover the lost data. Without backup, you won't be able to recover your lost data. Of course, you need to have the backup for the safe side. There is no way to recover your data, but if you will have the copy in your hard drive or in your removable USB or hard drive, in DVD, you have written the data, important data, you made 3, 4, 5 DVDs. So then that situation, your personal data will be saved. Similarly, the same case is there in the multinational companies, in the banks. They always take backups, daily backups, weekly backups, monthly backups. There are different strategies. Backup is a complete, complete subjects. If you go and if you Google, you will be able to see that types of backup. Okay, how many types of backups are there? You will see that normal backup, full backup, incremental backup, differential backup. So there are different things, different types available for even only for one phenomena of backup. How you can take backup. So you can take just like what I do with my cell phone whenever I have some important documents. I always take backup after 6 months because I don't have that much data, so that's why, and I save it. Similarly, if I have got some contacts included in my contact information, let's suppose if the contact information is lost, let's suppose due to any reason, then I will lose those concepts. So what I do, I take the contact list backup after every 3 or 6 months, so that the new people who are added in my phone book, those who have been added in my phone book, so I should have a new backup. There is an option in the SIM card to take backup for the contact information only. Then use a strong password for your security. We are basically what we are studying. We are studying the methods to secure computer system against any sort of insecurity, whether it is a malware or it is some kind of any other problem with our computer system. So when we have got a strong password, of course your computer system will not be at risk in the physical means. It would not be accessed by any other employee, any other colleague, any other person. So you are not going to have that problem of insecurity of the data. But it is basically in terms of the security of the data. It is not in terms of the uh, malware or virus, any sort of virus or malware. Watch the downloads. Websites can be sneaky when they are loaded with malware and suspicious content. Then you have to see the downloads. What are the downloads that you are doing with your computer system? So this is also a very important things that you need to see the downloads, that what are the different types of things that basically you are downloading in your computer system. So when you are downloading, you need to be very much careful about, and you need to see that what kind of data is there that you are downloading and from which source you are downloading. Again, this point is basically about the viruses and the malwares. The point that we discussed over here about strong password, it is basically not related directly related to the malwares, but this point of download is directly related to the malwares and the viruses. Websites can be sneaky when they are loaded with the malware and suspicious content. If a download starts that we did not authorize, we should immediately cancel it. Sometimes you see you did not click and one download is started in your computer system, so it could be harmful for you. So you should watch that what something is there that is being downloaded in your computer system, you should quickly stop it because you did not start this process. You were clicking somewhere and you did not know that on clicking this the download will be started. We should immediately cancel such kind of download, and we should know about that it may contain some malicious code which could be harmful for my computer system. Then install an ad block. Ad block is basically required, not required, but it is better, because normally what happens whenever we are doing browsing on the computer system, whenever we are doing something, so we see a number of ads. Normally, ads that we are using, they may contain some links which are not authorized, and if we click on them, or some user who is sitting over there, he clicks on it. Of course, in that situation, the malware or the virus will enter your computer system. Pop-up advertisements, I had shown you the examples of the pop-up advertisement, online advertisement, okay, can often lead to the sketchy websites that steal our data and install viruses. It's often easier and said that done when trying to avoid these, unless we download a reliable ad blocker that stops us from seeing these together, so we can avoid such ads. Normally you would have seen the ads of the, ads of the games which look very attractive, they download this game or this game or that game. It's easy to find free blockers. Ad blockers softwares are available nowadays, ad blockers you can install, and then your web browser or whatever you are using over the internet, it is not going to show you the ads. And of course when you don't have the ads, so you are not going to even click by mistake, and no, nothing will be installed which is harmful for your computer system. Now, next important thing is that run a virus scan. Normally people avoid because virus scan takes time, but it's better if we should run virus scan once in the week. Okay, at least once in the week. Thorough scan. This is called a thorough scan. Thorough scan means that complete computer system will be scanned for any sort of virus. One thing is there that antivirus is doing by itself. Whenever you are opening any attachment, you are downloading, it gives you alerts that this may contain virus or you should not do it. Gives you your recommendations. But what about the data or the things which are available in D drive, C drive, and any other drive? So we should run a thorough scan on the drives to protect our computer system. Whenever we have enough time, we can run it and we can leave our computer system for some time. In 1 or 2 hours or 3 hours it completes it. As a great as all our ad block and antivirus software is, there is still potential to download a virus or install malware. As a result, we must run a virus scan at least on a weekly basis, okay, to prevent or minimize the damage done by the malicious coding. This can be done moments before you backup to ensure we have no harmful files. Whenever you are taking backup, you are going to, for example, if you are going to write the data from your D drive into DVD to make backup, first you should run the virus scan on it on your D drive, so that if there is some virus, it should be deleted or destroyed. Any malware is there, it should be deleted or destroyed. Then you should take backup so that that malware should not be stored in your DVD that you are going to take the backup. Then important thing is that avoid suspicious link. We had seen this point that whenever we are doing browsing, even if you don't have the ads or something, but if you have got a link and it seems that it is suspicious, it may contain something which is not good, For your computer system, you should avoid. You are not supposed to click on everything on the web page. If you will, of course, you are going to see the links can be dangerous things because especially when they are from an unknown source. You don't know. If you are on an authenticated website, so of course there is no issue. But if your website is not that much authentic, it is having problems. So of course you should avoid such kind of links. A common trick that's still used today is sending phishing emails that link to harmful websites. Phishing emails you receive in your junk or in your spam mail, different types of mails. When you go and you click, so they steal information. They look like very good things, and when you click them, uh, you are inviting harmful material, malicious softwares, malwares or viruses in your computer system. So you should avoid such kind of links. Okay. I hope up to here all the things are clear now. So what are the things which are related to the malware? The things which are related to the malware, these are important for us. The thing which is not related to malware, of course, we are not going to include it. Number one is install antivirus. Number two is backup your keep your software up to date. This is very important. Backup your computer. This is also important. Use a strong password. So I said that we should not include this one because this is related to security. Watch the downloads. Yes, this thing is important. Watch the downloads. Okay. So I have also changed the numbering over here as well. That our number four position, which was there, I have removed that. Use the strong password because strong password is there that we should use, but strong password is there just to basically protect our computer system from unauthorized access. You can include that thing as well, but anyway, I have taken over here the seven examples, seven major areas that we have discussed today. Before going towards the next topic, let me mark the attendance. So we have got Abdul Rahman to Moaz Islam, then up to Heather Ashfaq. Okay, fine. If you go to your Google Classroom, you'll be able to see that we have covered the last time what was the content that we covered in our last class on Sunday, malware and its types, worms, spyware, adware with their examples. I have given you all the data about it. Then if you go to the previous lesson even, so I think I had not given the text material, but I will upload the text material over here for it as well. On second I have given, but on third I did not, so I will upload the on third as well. Okay, so or all other the rest are already given over here in this chapter. You have to go through it and find out if some in some lesson there is no work, written work. So I will of course upload. This chapter will be inshallah soon completed. So we are basically going through the work that we are doing. Let me show you the status. Basically we are going through this chapter right now. The last chapter that we are second last chapter, basically the last chapter that we are doing over here. And viruses, antiviruses, so almost it will be accomplished in the December, and we will start some other work specially related to the practicals as well, because we have to accomplish the practical work as well. So over here we would like to continue with the previous chapters as well that I did not teach you, chapter 1 and 2. I would like to revise the coming chapter number 4. I would like to revise when we will have, because our upcoming test will be on 20th. All the other subjects, can anyone tell me that the rest of the teachers have returned you the marks for the November? Have you come to know the marks? Please, one student should raise the hand and let me know. Muniba. My question is, yes,
Yes, sir.
my question is basically that in November test, the revision test that we have taken recently, all the other teachers, they have returned you the marks.
No, sir. We only got marks for Park Studies.
Okay. So now when all the papers are already checked and submitted, so then their marks will also be returned. So on 20th of December, inshallah, you are going to have your new test in which chapter number 4 will be included. Okay. 3 and 4 I had mentioned, but 3 now has been removed. So that's why 3 and 4 will be there. 4 will be there. Chapter 4 will be there. And I myself, I taught you the chapter 4. Chapter 4 is the most important chapter, chapter 4 and 5, because chapter 4 contains the technical things. And if you go to the past papers, you will see that the most of the portion is there from that chapter. Just like take the example of this paper, come to the B and C section. So you will see that a number of points are there, chapter 4 and chapter 5. Okay, so chapter 4 and chapter 5, you are going to have chapter 4 and chapter 5 problems that are basically chapter 4 and 5 are related to networking and data communication. Again, this question is from chapter 4, chapter 4 and chapter 5. Chapter 4 and chapter 5 are very important. If you go to the long portion, you will see that all these things are from the chapter 4 and 5. So we need to prepare it in a good way so that we can score well. Now see this paper. You will find out a number of things from the chapter number 4 and chapter number 5, just like this question, this question, this question, this question. The rest of the chapters, of course, they have got their weightage as well. This question, this question, this question, and this question. Now see, in the section C, all the questions are there from the chapter 5 and 4 and 5. Leave the access card. Access card is there. 1, 2, 3, and then 4. 4 parts are there. So chapter 4 is very important, and of course new type of MCQs I would like to give you, and of course the question and answers, the short questions and the long questions will be there from that chapter number 4. We will have revision as well for the chapter number 4. The videos are already available in your Google Classroom. If you go and if you click the previous lessons, you will be able to see, especially those students who were not regular in the early classes, so they can find out all the lessons of chapter 4. They should go through the chapter 4 work. Written work is also there that I have uploaded. So you can go and you can find out, you can click on your view more in your classwork and homework. You can go and you can find out that what we have done in chapter 4, what kind of videos are there containing all the content. Chapter 5 is there, and then before chapter 5, when you'll scroll it down, you'll be able to see that the chapter 4 is there. Every lesson you are going to find out not only the video explanation, but also the written text will also be there with it. You can click, you can read the text, you can see the video. In most of the cases I have given the written material as well as the text material. On any date you will click, you will find out these things that have been explained in that chapter. So it's a quite convenient way for us. Whatever you have studied, so it will be given to you over there in your Google Drive. Just like day-to-day basis, I am giving you your work in your Google Drive. Okay, up to here, if you have got any question, please ask me, because now our class time is over. I'm going to upload today's work in your Google Classroom. The protection methods against malwares. The work that we have done is basically lesson 8 December. Okay, so if you've got any question, you can ask me right now. All the things are clear to all of you? Nothing is there to ask? Good. Okay, thank you so much.